Shashu. So Shashwat Kapur.
Yes.
Shashwat. You have a middle name?
Vijay.
Vijay?
Yeah.
Shashwat Vijay Kapur.
Yeah.
That's the most Indian name I've ever heard in my life.
I know, bro.
Wow.
Panties drop, bam, like
That's
that.
it. That's it. So, Shashu, obviously, as we know,
Yeah.
in my language, means urine.
Yes,
right?
it does.
It means pee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And you didn't know this until after I told you when you opened on my show in Sydney.
But I had a lot of questions around it. Because the number of times Iranian or Persian crowd members will walk up to me after a show is like, brother, very good show. Do you know what is the meaning of your name? Like, no. And then they're like, oh, brother, I can't tell you.
Oh,
Look it up. But it was, when you said it, man, it was a big revelation.
Yeah, it was so funny because we were at my show in Sydney. I was dying. I was backstage. This guy goes up, fucking, hey everyone, my name is Shash. My dad's like Shashu, and then like as soon as you said that, you just hear all the Persians. I was in the back. They're all dying, but for like the wrong reasons. You're like, why? You're probably like, why the fuck are they laughing at that? I didn't even get to the joke yet. And they're like, shut. I could hear people like Shashu, because like they're like pissed. What the fuck? His name means piss. They're just so funny. But yeah, like next time you open up for me, we were talking about how you gotta like mention that off the top.
I have to mention it off the top, man. Otherwise, I think that's what I'm thinking, bro. I did that joke and I'm like, nobody's laughed this hard at the intro. Like, what's happening?
You
must
thought
have
you
a
were
really
crushing,
good crowd.
right?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm crushing, bro. I should have Persian crowds all the time.
You're like, man, this is what comedy feels like. I just say my name and I'm crushing.
Standing ovations.
Standing ovation. No, it's cool, man. Yeah, we were talking about how LGBTQIA, because you haven't been laid in 6 months. Hey, don't worry, bro. It's been like 18 months for me.
Papi, yes.
Papi.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we're a part of the A group of LGBTQIA, asexual.
There we go.
After a 6-month period, you're technically labeled as asexual. So we have a disability, okay?
Agreed. See, but that's the accountant in me, bro. Like, I want it at least once.
Of course you're an accountant.
Once a quarter or once in 2 quarters I get laid, brother. I'm like, fuck, that is perfect, bro.
This guy's got a fucking spreadsheet of like, okay, as long as I hit one marker every 4 months.
Bro, like, this is so sad, man. Fucking hell. Like, it's not going to turn into therapy, but...
Hey, bro, this is the Therapy a Stupid Neema podcast.
The other day I was packing my bag, bro, and I found this box of condoms, bro. It expires in 2 months.
You haven't even opened it?
No, I've opened it. I've used a bit of it, but like,
what, on
I think
yourself?
I was quite ambitious.
Yeah.
No, when I got laid, I bought it in Vietnam, but I think I was quite ambitious. I bought a whole box. Like, that's like the only thing in my house which says made in Vietnam, bro. And it's like a box of condoms. Like, I got like probably 9 in there. And fuck, I don't know what to do with it, Neema. They expire in August.
Yeah, you have 2 months. Go beg on the street. Just hold the condoms and be like, guys, you see this expiry date?
Not for me, not for the environment.
For the environment, please help me.
We don't want it to go to waste.
Please, white woman, come help me.
Ah, man, white women, bro.
Wait, what's your beef with white women?
That they eat beef.
Whoa, shit.
Nah, I just like
This
Indian
is
girls,
sin.
bro. Indian girls.
Yeah,
are
you
like,
love Indian girls, eh? Yeah.
Brown girls, bro.
Brown girls.
Yeah.
It's such an Indian thing too.
Of
Indian
course,
girls,
brother.
It's like you just want like Indian girls.
What about you? White
What about
women. You like white women?
I don't discriminate.
Oh, I see.
But I see what you mean, because like actually I think it's a real thing where typically whatever like color you are or like, you know, background you are, you typically gravitate more towards those kind of people. Like not even like, you know, Indian to Indian or like Persian to Persian. I think like because I have dark features, I go for someone who has dark features too. They could be Portuguese or, you know, fucking whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? as long as, or Pakistani.
You don't want to say Pakistani. Pakistani, yeah.
But I think that's what matters more. But yeah, I mean, like it just depends. But yeah, there's no But I know you love Indian. You love Indian.
Bro, because look at your house.
It's also the culture too, right?
Yeah.
So you're so used to that kind of lifestyle, and like, you know, you understand each other, especially on a language level too, right? You can speak
Emotion
both
level
languages.
too, bro. And it's also like families, right? Like now,
Yeah.
of course, I want to meet my wife.
Right now, you want to meet your wife.
100%, bro.
Wait,
I'm
how old are
done
you?
beating around the bush. 27.
You're done beating your
Around
own
the-
bush.
Beating around the bush, not my own bush. I don't have a bush. Yeah.
Well, you're 27.
How old are you? We
29.
spoke about 29. Yeah, yeah.
So wait, I guess you had a girlfriend before though. Two girlfriends, and
Yeah.
now you're ready for a wife.
Yes, sir.
Why are you ready for a wife now?
Bro, because rent is expensive, bro. If I'm
So
investing
cheap.
in someone, I wanna invest properly, bro.
What an Indian answer, yeah.
Of course,
Because
brother.
I want to split rent.
Yeah. I think people also in Sydney, bro. I left Perth, came to Sydney thinking there's going to be women over here, bro. They were all in relationships, bro.
That's
Rent
just,
is so expensive.
that's just what they're telling you. They're single, bro. They're just like, no, I don't, they discriminate. They discriminate against you. They discriminate.
We're not going to take names, but we know a girl, bro. Fucking hell. She got upset because I am doing comedy now.
Yeah, hold the mic up a little.
She's upset because...
like this, more to your mouth.
What are you gay? Experience.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
So you're saying?
But yeah, man, like, we know a girl, okay?
We? Who's we?
We only know one girl in Sydney, bro, which
That
we
does
both
what?
know. Come on.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Like that you were dealing
Yes.
with? Okay.
Yeah. And then, bro, she went around bitching to everyone about me that, oh, who the fuck does he think he is? He studied accounting, he studied finance, and now he wants to do comedy and work at a retail store. Yeah, I do, you know? And then that's the problem with like Indian girls, bro. They're like, they look down upon it.
Like what? Like the hustle?
Yeah. No, if hustle does not have money.
So you're just begging.
Yeah, it's like, they're like, oh, you tell them you do comedy, like, oh my God, comedian. And then you're like, how many followers? And you say, oh, like 953. And they're like, yeah, hobbies are important in life. I'm like, bitch, this is not a hobby. This is what I want to make as a career. But that's the problem with brown girls, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also like their parents and like the culture itself is similar to Middle Eastern culture, right? They always hammer it down your throat as a kid too. You're growing up, you're like, you know, literally like it's like you got to be engineer, lawyer, doctor, right? It's like
of course.
Same thing for you guys. It's like, and then they pass it down to the younger generations, like these girls, and then like they kind of have this expectation that you have to be like that too. But bro, in this economy, how are you doing any of those things?
But like you look at someone like Conor McGregor, bro. He met his wife. He was like a low point, and bro, she supported him. She funded everything, and now fucking they're still together, bro. And this guy's like, look at the heights he's achieved in his life, bro. So fucking maybe I'm what that girl needs to be successful in life. You get it?
You're Conor McGregor.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I got tattoos, but just don't know how to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Where are your tattoos?
Nothing.
You're such a sinful.
Does it show?
No.
That's a curiosity.
No.
You want to see my tattoo? Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Brown
The
Spicy
hidden
Man.
Brown Spicy Man, sir.
That's your name on Instagram. Why did you choose Brown Spicy Man?
But it's like, I don't know. It's super random, but like sometime, like a while ago, I was doing a gig. And then after the gig, an old man walked up to me. He's like, hey, I found you really funny. What's your angle? What is your identity? I was like, fuck. I said, oh, I think I'm the brown specimen. And he's like, oh. So it's like, of course, specimen is a sample. But the means like, oh, she's the girl. So it's like the brown specimen. Like, I'm it, man. And then I was like, fuck, that just stayed with me forever. And then I was thinking of calling my show The Brown Spicy Man. But I was like, oh, instead of that, if I just put my Instagram, Brown Spicy Man. I know it gets a laugh when I tell people, but it doesn't translate into a follower. The thing, these guys probably like a retard or something. Like, what's spicy? They're thinking they're going to go to my profile and think that it's about food.
Food, yeah.
So yeah.
And they're disappointed with your jokes.
It's
a good name, though. Very. It's a good name, though. I like it.
I know, bro.
It's a good branding. It could be good branding, honestly.
Once I have a following, I think it will translate to something good.
Have you had any weird interactions from people coming up to you after shows?
Oh, yeah, a lot of times, bro. Bro, the best one is they want to give us jokes. Does that happen to you?
All the time.
Yeah, and that's
I
the
think you
weirdest.
should use this joke in your skit.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
And then you look at them and sometimes they have like a BMW or a Mercedes. And I'm like, yeah, I actually want to hear what you have to say.
You know something I don't know.
Yeah.
What's like an example of like a weird one
bro,
you've had recently? Or
Fuck. I'll tell you embarrassing one. Okay, this happened in Perth. Okay,
Port.
Perth,
I
Western
love when you say
Australia.
Perth.
Perth.
Port.
How do you say it?
Port.
How do you say it?
Perth.
Perth. Yeah.
You just spit all over the fucking mic.
That's why I just
Port.
said Perth. Perth.
Port.
I'm Indian, bro.
I
How do you
know.
say burger?
How do I say burger? Burger.
Yeah, it's a
You
chicken
say-
burger.
Burger.
Yeah.
Chicken burger.
How do you say with someone? Okay, what do you call it when someone is born on a day and we celebrate? What do you call it?
Birthday.
Yeah, we say birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
See?
You just
Difference,
give
bro.
up. You're like, happy
Yeah,
birthday.
just give up. It's not my language, brother. In my language, we use emphasis. Janam din Mubarak.
Whoa, what the fuck? That's like Arabic.
Yes.
We say
Hindi.
that similar to
Mubarak is like,
that too. Mubarak.
Yeah.
We say Mubarak in
And
my language.
what do you say birth then?
Actually, I don't even know. Do you know how to say birth in Farsi? What? Do you know how to say birth in Farsi?
No.
Like the word birth. Because I know. Because birthday is
How do you say
tavalod. Birthday is tavalod.
Tavalod.
But I don't know what birth is. Zaid? I don't think. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. That's like gave birth. Yeah, but not the word birth. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, so we say Janamuddin Mubarak.
Janamuddin Mubarak.
Janam means birth.
Oh, Jana. Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. Janam, means birth. Din means day.
Din.
So it's your birthday.
Ah, okay. Janam Din.
And Mubarak is just like
Mubarak, yeah,
happy,
like
I think,
happy.
or celebration,
Yeah,
something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the embarrassing thing that happened?
So
to
this
you?
is the embarrassing thing that happened, bro. I finished a gig. It's in Perth, Western Australia.
Perth.
Okay, Perth. And after the gig, this is like a racist, like a bit away,
Amazing.
like Rockingham side. Okay, so it's a bit
What's
dodgy.
Rockingham?
Oh, Rockingham is like the dodgy area in Perth.
Oh, it's
Like,
like
It's like
more
a bit far away. It's like more down south, but it's like it's good. Property prices and everything is climbing now. But people who used to live there are like Bogans or like like
Bargains.
Bogans, mate. Fucking I'll fuck you up, mate.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah.
they just got no filter. Like to them, I'm just brown guy. They'll nod their head. They'll walk up to me after the gig. They're like, very funny, very funny. I was like, motherfucker.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like so funny, so funny.
What the
And then they will be on the phone. He's like, hey, it's your cousin calling. And I'm like, motherfucker. And bro, I used to shut down, man. I used to shut down. And one time a lady said, are you my Uber after a gig? And I said, you couldn't afford me. And then she said, I can. And then she showed me her BMW keys. And brother, I was like, fuck man, this is so embarrassing. Like I crushed the gig, but she crushed my personality. It's like I was hurt, bro. So that was one, but then I made a joke out of it. So like I managed to make a joke out of it, but brother, that was like the most terrible one.
That's rough. Like she was at the show.
She was at the show.
Saw you on stage.
Yeah.
And still asked you after the show if you were her Uber.
Yeah, on the way out.
Like
And I
for
was-
real.
Yeah.
She wasn't
that's it.
joking.
Yeah, and I think she still doesn't think she did anything wrong. That's the problem with like some people. Like, bro, the racism in Australia, people talk about it. I'm like, no, it's not racism. They're just from a different generation. Like to them, it's just normal. It's just they're like, yeah, of course you're stealing my jobs. I'm like, yeah, actually, yeah. Like like what can you say? Like because there's such an older generation. So this lady was probably in her 70s or something, and she's like, are you my Uber? Maybe. She had an Uber driver that week who looked like me, bro. And then I was like, oh, this is my time to shine. I've thought about this in the shower multiple times, right? I was like, you couldn't afford me. And she's like, I can. I was
Oh
like,
my
"Fuck,
god!
alright."
Why the fuck did she need an Uber then if she had a car keys?
That's a question I still need closure on. But I hope I never see her again.
Wait, what did you do after that whole interaction? How did you feel about it?
I sat in my car for 20 minutes, bro.
Were you like actually?
Bro, I was
like,
shattered,
upset?
bro. Of course, man. Like,
Were you
think about
crying?
it. No, not crying, bro. But like, it's one of those moments where you just in your head, you replay it multiple times. Like, fuck, what could I have done differently? Because it's like in comedy, it happens even when we deal with hecklers, right? Someone says something and we have like a microsecond to like react. Now, sometimes we can literally last night's show, that guy's phone rings. Were you there that time?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Battery low or something. And I said, oh, and then he sort of fucked up my joke. But I was like, that's okay. I can't just go back to the joke. So I had a kind way to deal with them. I was like, no, sir, we love you. He's an older gentleman. And then people gave him the love. I could have just gone hard at him. And then the crowd could have taken his side because he's an older guy. So this was one of those moments where she said, are you my Uber? And I should have just said, you're funny. That's it. Just move along. Right? But then I sort of fueled her conversation. And fucking that I'm never going to buy a BMW, bro. Like whenever I can afford a really fucking nice car, like I already have a nice car, but like whenever I can get like a Mercedes or Audi, I'm gonna go to the BMW showroom and say like, all your customers are cunts, and then that's drive away. Yeah.
Like just because that one interaction.
Yeah.
Petty,
bro. It shakes you, man. Don't
I
you?
bet.
Has that happened? Something like that has happened with you, bro?
Not really. Not like that. No. Well, I mean, no one's ever asked me if I've been their Uber, but I guess actually no, that did happen to me one time, but it wasn't like after a show. It was just like a random time.
Yeah.
I think I was actually driving, and then some guy was like, "Yo, like, are you my Uber?" And like I was like, "Nah, man. Like, I'm not. Nah, I'm good, bro." And then he's like, "Oh, my bad." But like nothing like yours, like after a show or anything. But usually people have come up to me and been like, "Oh man, I love the racist jokes, man." Like they're just white guys are just like, "I love the racist stuff."
They love it. They're
more
like,
racist shit, man. We need to be more racist.
We can't talk about black people like that. Fucking we love you, you know?
Exactly, like yeah, I'm so jealous, man. Like I wish I could fucking talk about Africans like you do. And I'm like, I think you want to say some different shit. Not what I'm trying to do. Let's not get this mixed up. Okay.
Why are you talking like that?
This is nonsense. You do not want to talk about this like I do, huh? This guy loves it, bro. This guy loves that shit. We were dying, bro. Fucking what was it? 2 days ago. We were with Ashley. This is another comedian,
black comic.
Let
them know.
He's from Miami, but he lives in Australia, and he was on the podcast, like one of the second guests actually. The second guest. And we were dying. We were in your room, fucking little cage in your fucking little shed.
Respect, bro.
No, at least it's good. It's nice. We're just like fucking around, and we're just like literally. I was just doing a fucking African accent. We were just cracking up for like 20 minutes. It was
so funny, bro.
That's all we need.
And we also had Christian Elderfield, who's like a white comic in Australia.
Right.
I think, bro, he was living his fantasy, where he's like,
I can laugh at this ethnic shit.
Like Ash is just dropping the N-word, you being black, and he's like, oh yes, he's gonna go home and like,
yeah. No, it was so good, man. I love doing that. I guess that's my favorite part about like hanging out with comedians. And I don't like to do it too much because I don't know. I feel like comedians in general are just like we're just so chaotic.
Yeah.
And it's just too much. If you're around comedians too much, you'll just start losing it. But once in a while, it's nice to hang out with like people you actually fuck with and you get along with and like just laugh because sometimes it stems material, right?
Yeah.
You just think of a funny idea and then like you can put it in your material in your bits. That's one of my favorite parts. I guess what's one of your favorite parts about doing comedy now? I guess.
Ooh. Bro, I'll be honest, man. I love the fact that I bring joy to people, man. I'm being honest. Like, yeah, that's my favorite thing. Like, for the past 3 years, I've done, like, my solo show, which has been family-friendly. And, bro, like, old people will come and kids will come. And kids will sometimes fuck up the show because they're having, like, twisties and I can't swear at them or nothing. And,
like, twisties, all, like, the chips?
Yeah, the chips and whatever, man. And, like, someone is chewing gum and, like, popping bubbles. I'm like, bro.
You got...
It's so frustrating, but the Indian in me is like, oh, yeah, they paid full price to get it. Like, yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Yeah. As long as I don't swear, it'll be good.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it, that fact, man. And sometimes people will walk up to me after shows like, hey, man, that was so clean. We loved it. Like this year onwards, I'm not doing the clean stuff again. I'm making it 15 plus, so a bit of swearing. I'm going to drop the C word twice because that's a punchline. Shit, brother. Ooh. Hey, look at who's talking. Yeah. Fucking 15 C words in 30 seconds. Neema, you super fat cunt. You cheeky cunt.
Hey, don't give away my bits. I'm getting ready for the tour. Yeah, no. But I think it like it's easier to get away with if you're doing it as like an act out, not you saying the C word or any swear word for that matter.
Yeah.
I think if it's an act out or if like you're like creating a scene about the word, then I think you can get away with that more. Even if it's clean or like there's kids even around. It's like I don't know. I feel like you can definitely get away with it more. Yeah. But nonetheless, it's still good to.
I've tried it both ways, man. I've tried leaving the C word out and sometimes like adding it in. Just like I won't do it tonight's show, but like it's just I can't give away the joke either. Yeah. So it's like sometimes I'll do like. Just I said it without the C word and it gets me like a 7 on 10, but I say the C word and gets me 10 on 10. So I also have to judge the crowd on how it is. But bro, that feeling makes it worthwhile for me, man. Yeah. Like the joy people like, it's like you're on stage and everyone's like, Because like they can't talk, but like
And
you see their eyes, they're lit up and like big smiles, bro. That makes me happy, man. What about you, bro?
Yeah, that's what happens whenever I take my shirt off. People just look at me.
He is very big. Oh my god, are those real?
Why is everyone African? This guy's my whole audience is just, wow, this guy is so big. Eh? I love it. No, yeah, for me it's the same thing too. Is just being able to bring joy to people, even for a short period of time. You know, it's the best feeling. You can't be.
You know you're set really well. He's like just short period of time.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, in like just a period of time in their day, where they get to just kind of forget about all the problems that they have in their day, in their week, in their month, and you know, just kind of escape. That's the best part.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's like nothing else I've ever done in my life, obviously, and every time you bomb, you realize how special the non-bombs are.
Yeah.
But like, it's amazing because you crave it more and more each time, and then when you do end up going on stage and you kill it, then you're like, oh man, this is all fucking worth it. And that's what I love the most about it. Is just having that perspective.
Speaking of bombs, bro, what's your best memory of a bomb this year?
Oh my god. Oh, actually, I haven't told this on the podcast. Actually,
Yeah.
yet, because it happened recently. It was in Sydney.
Yeah.
And it was the worst set of my life, I think.
Like this week? Legit?
No.
No,
It was,
the last time
I was here.
Yeah.
Like 2 months ago. Bro, it was actually insane. Time slowed down because the moment I felt it, it was like a boom, huge wave of just like bomb. Like you could feel the bomb coming from a mile away. I was on stage, and apparently this show, I'm not gonna name the show, but it's usually a good show, and the audiences are always great, and they love to laugh. This specific night was the complete opposite. They already weren't really liking the other comedians that were going up before me, and I was closing out the first half. So I go on stage and actually start off kind of strong. Like a couple of the jokes I was doing, like it was pretty good and it was fine. As soon as I get into the gender pronouns bit that I do, bro, immediately just like assholes tightened up.
Fuck.
And so I went like it was all white people, all young white couples.
Yeah.
For the most part. There's like probably 20 people in the room. I start going into the bit, and then I go, yeah, like, you know, like this person right here, you probably use a lot of pronouns out of anyone else here. As soon as I said that, you could collectively hear everyone go, ooh. And then because like this girl, like I pointed out, like she actually, I think she was like non-binary or something. And then her friends, the person's friends beside them was like just like a regular straight girl, and then her boyfriend or something like that. The friend, the girl, her jaw dropped when I pointed at her friend to say that thing. Bro. But I was just joking. I was just like, you know, like shooting the shit. I was kind of like, you know, just roasting her a little bit. It's fine. Like, it's innocent, right? And I do that to everyone all the time. But the friend did not like it at all. She's like, that's incredibly rude. Like, immediately. Like, because the crowd went silent, she said that. And I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean? That wasn't rude. I was just, you know, I was just like, you know, making a joke. We're having a fun time, guys, right? And I'm looking around. Dude, every single couple just...
And your brain went, uh-oh, what have I done?
Bro, like every couple just kind of like...
Oh, shit.
Like, they weren't even looking at me. They were just like... I pointed at each person, like, you guys find that funny, no? It was just, you know, we're just having a good time.
You're like opinion shopping
Yeah, I was
now.
like, yeah, what do you guys think? Like, you think that was bad? You think that was rude? I was just being real at this point, because I'm like, I already lost the audience. Yeah. But then each person were just like rolling their eyes, dude. Yeah. Rolling their eyes. And like, bro, the girl in the front, like the friend, they're in the center. The guy does this. Like, he doesn't have a hat. He just...
Oh...
And he's shaking his head. Fuck. And the girl's like, that's just like unbelievable. Like, I can't believe you said that. And I'm like, bro, like, why are you acting like I just like killed your family? Like, relax. Right? I was just making a joke about like pronouns.
Fuck,
right?
Bro. Fuck.
And then it got to the point where I had like 2 minutes left in my set. And I'm like, at this point, I was like, all right, well, That's great. Well, anyway, moving on. Dude, the next 2 minutes of me trying to do material, no shot. No one was even looking at me, like no laughs, zero. To the point where I was in the middle of the last bit before I went off stage. I had another minute. The girl starts clapping.
Wow.
So she's like to get me off. She's like,
Wow.
thank you.
Fuck.
I'm
bro.
like, at that point, I'm like, okay. I wasn't even gonna fight. I was like, all right, okay, cool. You guys don't like me. All right, see ya.
Yeah.
And I just walked off stage.
Shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Isn't that wild?
That's
That's never
bad.
happened to me in my life.
That's
Never.
also
And it's
very unlikely for Sydney, but yeah, all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like the show I was doing, like I was mentioning earlier, like typically it's a good show.
Yeah.
Everyone says, like, all the comments, like, yeah, it's usually like a great show. Like people love to laugh. Like you can get away with anything. And the thing is, my shit's not like dark or like offensive
Yeah.
for the most part, right? But then like, well, like it depends who you ask. But like
Yeah.
generally speaking, I don't think I'm an offensive comedian.
But I think that's the young crowd, bro. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
It can be tricky with them, man. Yeah.
Young white girls, especially, bro. That's what I found. That from my experience in Australia, bro. It's been always that's the demographic that hate me, or like they don't like those kind of jokes in general. But I mean, it's good to know because then, like, when you see them, you're like, all right, like they're probably not gonna like this stuff.
Yeah.
But then you have to feel it out. You also you can't like not be yourself either, because you can't see that and just be like, oh man, like I guess I shouldn't do these jokes. You have to like sell it. You have to still go up there and fucking do your thing. Like it's the most funny shit that you've ever said. And you have to almost like make them believe
Sometimes
that what
you
you're
have to
saying
commit.
is hilarious.
Sometimes that committing bit is what changes it, man. Like a set could be like tanking, but then you just, because there's certain comics who'll say something and just hang in the silence, and then laughs start popping up because of awkwardness or whatever, and then they start liking the comic, and then it's funny the next bit. So yeah.
And also, even a good example, last night I did a show also in like it was a really gay area, but there's a lot of it's just like the truth. There's a lot of international Chinese students that were in the front row, and like they had no idea what was going on. Like
Yeah.
they barely spoke English. They're the front row at a comedy show. I go on stage, and my first joke was like about like my friends. Like I have Asian friends back home, and then whatever, like the Asians here. I mean, I got a big laugh, but then like some people you could tell were groaning in the back who are from here, and like at some point, sometimes I'm like, yeah, guys, like my material is all about race. It's gonna be racist. I'm just letting you know, and like. But sometimes that works because like when you own it and like you're just like clearly joking, it actually kind of helps you, rather than like, like seriously saying it. Like, you guys, like, fuck you, like I like being racist. It's like it's just the way you say it. I think that matters. It's how you say it that matters.
Great.
But that's my experience in Australia.
Yeah.
Have you done comedy anywhere outside of Australia?
I did oh yeah, man. I did Vietnam, I did Malaysia, I did Bangkok, and then of course I've done India.
What was your favorite place to do it?
Oh, bro. India, bro.
India? Hometown?
Hometown, bro.
Home country?
So good, bro. Effortless.
Why?
I do that show for me. Every year I do it when I go back home. I do it for me, bro. Because it's like I can talk in Hindi, which is my mother tongue.
True.
And bro, like over here, I have to work on how I'm sounding with the sentence structure. Like last night, I fucked up a joke. Like I still got the laughs, but if I had shortened the sentence, it would have been a better payout. I don't have to worry about that in India, bro. Indians are so happy, bro. That's how I look at the crowd, right? Like the Australian crowd is like, oh, we are not happy. Make us happy.
Yeah.
All right? Indian people are like, we are happy already. Make us more happy. So, bro, like anything you say, like if you say, oh, I got married, bro, you fucking people start applauding. You're like, oh, guys, I ate a banana this morning instead of having coffee. They're like, fucking this guy's winning. So what happens is... Brilliant. So proud. So proud of you, right? Yeah. So what happens is like, you do these jokes and like, people are just clapping, bro. And then you go home and you look at the footage, you're like, motherfucker, no one is laughing. It's just... It's just collapse and collapse and collapse. It's so funny. But it's like so fulfilling to me, man. And like, back home, I don't have to be relevant. I am relevant. I am that. I have lived that life. Over here, I have to be like, oh, roof tiles. Not that I have a roof tile joke, but like if I have to be relevant to the Aussies, I have to see things that they see as well.
Right.
They see things like fucking immigrants, getting washed up on Bondi Beach. I'm like, okay, so I gotta have a Bondi Beach joke now. People getting stopped at the airport, random drug testing, all these things, right? So that's something I have to think of over here consciously. Back home, bro, fuck, man. Same story, bro. My mom was hitting me with slippers. Your mom is hitting you with slippers. Bam, relatable, bro. You know, so then it just becomes so free flowing, man. I love it. So yeah, India is the best.
Yeah. So have you had Indian audience members even in Australia?
Oh yeah.
And they're still the same?
Oh yeah. They made my Perth Fringe successful, bro. So I'll tell you what happened, right? So first the bad story. Okay, the bad story. We were talking about bombing. Bro, I bombed to a room of 60 people at my solo show in Fremantle. And the hardest part about bombing at a solo show is you're still there. With the spot, you do a spot, you leave. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna have a Macca's or a Ben and Jerry's and I'll be fine, you know? But then if it's your solo show and you've bombed like
The whole
10
time.
minutes into the show, you're like, fuck. And you look at the watch and the watch is like, nah, I'm not moving. It's like so bad. So bro, I bombed so hard that this guy, one audience member reached out to me on Facebook Messenger. And I did not know he was at my show. Just someone messaged me. He's like, hey Shash, I would like to meet you. It's a guy. If it was a girl, I would be like, nah, I know where this is going. This is sus, right? Guy.
How was a guy not sus?
Bro, because it's like, so all I'm saying is like a girl could be like, hey, found you funny, haha. But this guy was just like direct. Hey Shash, would like to see you. Are you available this Sunday? I was like, yeah, man, sure. See, because the way I'm a bit biased, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not seeking trouble if a guy's messaging me. You get it?
What do you mean? Seeking trouble?
A girl could message me, bro, and she's like, hey, I found you funny. You want to catch up for a tea or coffee? And then my notoriousness is like, yay, this can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Those condoms won't expire after all, you know? But like if a guy messages me, I'm like, yeah, it could be business. It could be anything,
Yeah.
man. You know, like someone like my comedy. And I'm so optimistic. I'm thinking I crushed for, like I had 14 shows, and I crushed, like destroyed 8 of them. Fucking amazing shows. I got good 4-star reviews and stuff. So I was like, fuck yeah. I'm like, maybe I got noticed. That's how optimistic I am. Maybe someone was there and like they are like a producer of a big TV show. They're like, oh, I want a brown guy. You are the brown guy. The brown spicy man. Yes, I was like, yes, this could be it. So I'm like optimistic. This guy messages me. I'm like, so I'm optimistic. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's gonna go well. I'm like, sure, man. Let's meet up. And I was like, Northbridge, you've known Perth, Pleasure Garden. That's where my gig was. And he's like, let's meet here. I was like, cool. I show up, bro. This guy comes with a notebook and a pen. I was like, okay, maybe again he's gonna explain something to me. He's got something. Motherfucker has a list of my jokes. That show that I bombed, bro. He was there, right? He has a list of my jokes, and he's like, why would you say that? I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, no. You understood what the vibe of the room was, yeah? I was like, yeah. It's like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, I paid money to come see you. And bro,
No way.
Yeah, bro. It was so sad, bro. Like,
No way, dude.
And the worst part, I did not have a timeline on when this ends. So I'm in Pleasure Garden looking around like, fucking someone come and save me. And I was having an ice cream where we met. The ice cream has melted. And like, I'm still looking at the cup. I'm just like licking the spoon. I'm like, I just want something good in my body right now. And this guy had a list. So I'll tell you what happened at the show. A guy came late, an Indian guy.
Yeah.
Flamboyant. Okay, like shirt, pants, everything.
Yeah.
Sassy, super sassy, bro. I asked him to come and sit at the front. He started being cocky. And Fremantle Comedy Factory, it's like a long room, so I can't really see him. So it's like, you have to come to the front. And the girl he was with that night, she came and stood in the front. So now he's feeling awkward that she came, but he did not come. So like the room was just all confused. Like room is like, whose side are we on? Like, of course we want to be on your side, but you're being a dick to this guy. I'm like, no, he's being a dick to me. So bro, the whole show became about me and him. And fuck, bro, I bombed for like good. Like the whole 60 people for long? 55 minutes.
No way.
I bombed, bro.
Like no laughs.
No, like there were laughs, bro, but like awkward. Like there was pin drop silence as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like you could hear automatic watch go in there, bro. It was bad.
Oh my God.
And I had them for the first 15 minutes. Fucking great show, as it always starts. And then this guy walked in and then it became about him. So that's where the tables turned.
Ruined the vibe.
And then people sort of thought that my personality suddenly changed. So this guy, and this is all what the guy told me, bro. I don't even know. I had no awareness. But this guy had his notes, bro. He had like fucking 45 points he wanted to talk me about.
The flamboyant guy?
Yeah, no, the guy who messaged me on
the other
that
guy.
he wants to meet me.
He was just a random guy at the show. You didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I don't know. The girl he was with, she even brought my merch, bro, on the way out. So,
wait, which guy?
So the flamboyant guy,
or the
flamboyant guy. Let's call him Mr. X. Mr. X came with Mrs. X.
Yeah.
Or at least his date for the night.
Okay.
He looked super flamboyant, but straight as hell. Very cocky, very sassy. The girl he was with bought my merch that night, and she did not even go home with him. She went her separate way. She did not even go like wherever they came from together. Okay. But the other guy, who's Mr. Y, who actually had the notepad, bro, he had like 45 points. He wanted to go with me. He's like, why would you say that? You know how racist you are. You hate white people. You do not appreciate the opportunities Australia has given you. I'm like, fucking hell.
No way.
What is happening right now? And bro, I was just looking around. It's like someone just come and be like, hey, are you that comedian who's performing in this venue? Hey, I'm just looking around. And this ended because I saw a comic in Adelaide Fringe in 2021. And he was just passing by, and I just was like, hey man, how's it going? And he just walked up to me. He's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, oh, I'm just chatting with this gentleman. I said his name. I was like, what are you doing now? Hey man, I still owe you from the time we met in Adelaide. Hey, I have to shout your drink. And he's like, sure. I was like, let's go get a drink. And bro, I left. And bro, fuck. It was so bad, bro. So that shook me, bro. That shook me.
The guy with a notepad.
Guy with a notepad.
Had
45 minutes.
Yeah. Points, like a lot.
Yeah. And this is how vulnerable I am. At the end of the interaction, I said, no, come to my show next year. It's going to be better. I hope he doesn't, bro. I hope he doesn't. But
was he just a random guy, or he was
just a random guy? No, it wasn't a reviewer, man. Maybe a comedy connoisseur. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, I respect your opinions, but you can't make me doubt my whole career.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not made for everyone. I said, you wouldn't like it. I would like it. So this was the second last show, bro. And then this was on a Saturday. Sunday I had the final show, Fremantle Factory. Bro, you know how many people came? 8 people. Okay, Sunday show, very bad. And this is the crowd, 4 Aussies, 4 Indians, bro. 4 Indians did not even buy tickets.
Of course.
Yeah, they were just downstairs. They were eating, and then they saw my poster, and then I was just ordering up water at the bar. This is my trick. I always go to the bar. It's just so, I know, like, when I get popular, bro, most bar people are going to recognize me. Like, we remember this fucking dickhead. I walk up to the bar. I'm like, hey, how's it going? They're like, pretty good. And then I'm like, can I please have a pint of water, no ice? That's because I want the glass to last the whole show. So I always get a pint.
Right.
So I got a pint, and they were like, brother? I was like, yeah. I'm like, what are you guys doing? He's like, nothing, bro. Just finished our meal. Gonna have a drink, go home. I was like, bring your drinks up, man. Yeah. It's a show for my people, bro. It's my last show. I don't care. No need to buy tickets. Just come up. And bro, these 4 people, man, Indians sat in this side, Aussies are on this side. Fucking love the show, bro. And they made my whole show better. Because I have that joke about arranged marriage, and my Indian people are just like clapping, and the Aussies got on board, and fuck, man. So they made my Perth Fringe, bro, where I was shattered because of this guy. And then I had to drive for 5 days to get to Adelaide. And I would have had just that Mr. Wise fucking notes and questions in my head. But bro, those 4 people came and they saved me, bro. I was so happy. They're like, brother, you were so funny. I was like, can I take a picture with you guys? I'm like, I don't even want you to take a picture with me. I want to take a picture with you, bro.
So I can send it to that guy and be like,
I was like, Mr. Y, take care, you dickhead.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I think the shirt buttons are not done properly. I don't know, bro. He was just a dickhead, man.
Wow, that's crazy. He went out of his way to meet up with you in the city to give you criticism.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I actually kind of respect it because I'm like, wow, he actually went out of his way.
I respect the commitment, bro.
But like at the same time, like, why go out of your way this much? It's like, well, because like you said, it's subjective, right?
You know what's funny, bro? He had a better flow of my jokes than I knew.
You're like, wait, actually, can I see that? Can I have that?
He's like, instead, if you move this over there, it would be funnier.
Yeah, but why is he talking to you like he's a comic?
I think sometimes what happens, I'm not seeing a girl. I caught up with a girl over here. I met her at a gig, same gig we did, Happy Endings. Fucking lovely girl, bro. Like, I would love to, like, anyways, like, so I reached out.
I would love to finish my box of condoms.
Yeah. I shared Instagram, this and that. Super sassy, bro. And super cocky. We went out again. Not went out. I called. She was going to a gig. I also ended up going there. We had a nice drink after. She had nothing to say, so it went nowhere. But she's so brutally honest about comedy because she watches 2 gigs a week. What? So she's a comedy connoisseur in a way. And then she said, I went to this gig. Everyone was shit. She's like, they're talking about this and that, the vibe and this. It's like, no, give me the jokes. I paid $25 to be here. So I think some people watch so much comedy that they're like, we know what works, what doesn't work. And I think they are also future comedians. Could be.
Or right? No, they're just a good audience for comedy because they frequent the comedy shows so much.
Agreed.
Like there is some validity for sure because they see just as much comedy almost as like you would, right? So it makes sense why they would have that feedback. But yeah, it's just interesting. I've never heard that before. That's
Bro,
interesting.
it's
That's
so no one
funny.
has, man. I've only told it to like 3 comics so far, bro, because it shakes me as well when I talk about it, bro. But it was so bad. That was my worst bomb of my career, and I
Bro,
hope it never goes that way
You
again.
bombed so bad.
So bad.
Some guy drove probably half an hour
Yeah,
to
because
meet
he
up
saw
with
me
you
in
with
Fremantle.
with Fremantle is like what, like 30 minutes from
30
Perth,
minutes from
right?
the city.
Yeah, exactly. This guy drove out of his way with a notepad with notes.
Paid
to tell
parking.
You, paid parking.
Yeah.
Could have done anything else in his day. But he
Anything.
went up to you, the guy who he saw at the show the night before, to tell you why your jokes were bad.
Bought a drink, offered to buy me a drink. So he's nice in a way. Still a gentleman, you know. Chivalry is not dead.
That's insane. But in a way, it's a good story. That's a good story.
Bro, but I like, jokes aside, like there were some things he mentioned. I was like, you know what, fair. Like I'll take that on board, because he's like, you can't rip into white people that hard.
You can though.
No, but bro, see, this is how I look. I look at it as like a boxing game. Like I take a jab, I hit harder. I take a hit, I hit harder.
Right.
And that's how it like builds up for me. So I think that night, white people were just battered, bro.
Just knockout.
They were just
KO'd.
knocked out. They were like,
That's
yeah,
the thing though. It's like sometimes it's just like a bad set. Like that's all it is.
yeah,
It doesn't mean like your stuff inherently is that bad. Sometimes it could actually be good, but then you just deliver it wrong, or like it just doesn't come off the right way
yeah, man.
in the moment. That's happened to me too, plenty of times, where I'm like, the same set I've done in one room, crushed.
Yeah,
The same set I did on the next night in another room, completely tanked.
yeah.
So it just depends on the audience. That
Also
is
depends
there.
on us sometimes,
Well,
man.
no,
like,
no, I'm saying like it
yeah.
depends on like who's there that like may or may not like your brand of humor.
Multiple factors, man.
There's
Who
so
was
many
the MC?
factors.
Who was on
Yeah,
before
the
you?
energy, the room, the sound, whatever. You can make
100%.
so many excuses.
Yeah,
But ultimately, it doesn't define that like how good or bad your material is.
yeah.
It's just like that one person just fucking was really picky, and like it's fine. Like you can't please everyone either. But
My best memory of a bomb that I shared with you, bro. We were in Adelaide. Was you, me, Frankie, Adi, Chetan. The Sunday
that
gig.
was a good one.
Yeah, that was
Every
such a
single
good bomb.
person bombed in the show.
Yeah, but
we were
we
crying
enjoyed.
in the back. We were literally crying of laughter. This guy's whistle laughed for half an hour straight.
I was so embarrassed. I actually did this. I opened my shirt and I hit
Yeah,
my
he
face.
was high. He
I
was
was-
turtlenecking. He was turtle-heading himself into his shirt because he couldn't contain himself. Well, literally, we were laughing so hard in the back. Everyone kept turning around to look at us. Like, why are these guys laughing when this guy's clearly not funny? And that made us laugh even more. But I'm like, that's the funniest part about all this. Like
Yeah.
that, I love that so much because I'm
Such
like,
a good
you're at a
memory.
point where like it's like so far gone. You can't. There's no one saving the show. Like it's that gone. And the thing is, I think that, well, to be honest, to be fair, I don't know who started the show, but it did not start off well
Adi.
at all.
I think it was Adi or Chetan.
Okay, well, the thing is, okay, so I had Aditya and Chetan on this
Yeah.
podcast before. Those two guys are great. I think they're hilarious. But yeah, like just the vibe of the room when it started was just not good. Like the energy was off. People were still talking. Like no one knew what was going on. Honestly, the sound in that room was the worst sound I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
It was in a hotel room, like conference room, and it was like cracking. It was like it's like speaking into a fucking wind tunnel.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And it was a full room. It was like 60
Yeah.
people in there, I think, that
Which
night.
is so good.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
the last fucking show of the fest. And we all went out on a bomb. Fantastic. At least we bombed together. That was
Yeah.
the most important part.
M-
But-
my favorite thing is like, have you had Frankie on yet?
No.
Okay, so one of our comic friends, Frankie, he's got a joke about like a paraplegic person or something like that.
Oh, right.
Oh,
That
and
was...
then one more on a wheelchair.
Yes.
And that's where we lost it, bro.
Okay, well, actually, you made a joke. Joe, this guy, if you're watching this, or listening to this, Shash was on stage, and you made fun of the person who was in the wheelchair's family, right?
Yeah, the family member.
The family member.
Yeah.
Oh, because... okay, so the people, the family members who walked up, you thought they left the show.
Correct.
So you start talking like
Shit
not like
about them.
You're just like roasting and like whatever.
I just said, oh, well, because I was just about to do the punchline and like they were all invested. And I think they just could not deal with the patience. Like they're like, it's been 7 seconds, and I think I really need a drink or whatever. I still don't know what they went out to do.
Yeah.
Maybe they went to the toilet.
Yeah.
And they just stood up, and I was like, oh yeah, do it on just when I'm about to do the punchline. Cool. And then I had nothing else to say, so I was just doing this. I was like, no, cool. Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You're just
And people are just like looking at me,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at them walking out. And the moment they walk out, it's like, fuck, man, that's a weird time to leave a comedy show. You know what? Fuck them. And everybody laughed for 10 seconds.
And then they came back and they sat beside the wheelchair girl. I was like, you fucking idiot.
Fuck, bro, it was so bad, man. But that was like my favorite highlight
Yeah,
of the Fringe.
So your parents are supportive of what you do too?
Yeah. There's a timeline. There's a timeline to it. So I'm 27 now.
Yeah.
And I totally respect this, man. Like, my parents have gone through hell to get me to Australia, all these things. I do not have any student debt, which is good. But my mom has said that Shashu, she said that Shashu, you are 27 now. You have till 30 to make something out of this.
Till 30?
Yeah. So there is no benchmark on make what out of this. My parents just want me to make a full-time wage equivalent from comedy than what I was doing in my finance job. And I think that's realistic and fair.
How much were you making in finance?
I don't know, probably 90K or something, bro.
Brother.
Yeah.
30 is too short.
No, it's 3 years, man.
Yeah, but when did you start doing comedy?
2020.
So
then 2 more years.
4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
So that means you would total have been doing comedy for 4 years.
Yeah.
And you have 7 years total to make something of yourself in comedy?
No, I'm 27 now. I'm turning 28 in August, so 2 more years. So I have like, let's say 7 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not that much time.
It's alright, man.
I've been doing comedy for almost 9 years. And like, I'm just starting to like, get somewhere.
Yeah.
It takes time.
It's alright, man.
But like, you'll figure out that.
I think pushy parents help in a way, man, because
pushy parents?
Yeah,
just immigrant parents and shit.
And that it's about keeping yourself in check, right? Not in check, but how do you say it? Like, fuck, man.
Like accountable.
There we go, accountable, right?
Not accountant,
not accountability. They're like accountant. You are.
Oh, you are doing accounting. This is good.
You did accounting, but you're not accountable. So now you have to be accountable.
Now you're accounts payable and accounts credible.
Yeah, credible, incredible. Yeah. So that's. So I think, like, in my case, like, fuck, man, like, I don't have like someone else to keep me super accountable, other than me. It is my parents, man. So I'm like, you know what? Yes, I appreciate it, man. Done, mom. I can do it. Why not?
And what happens if you don't make this mark by 30?
I just go back into finance a little bit, man.
You're gonna stop doing comedy,
brother. Trust me, it'll happen. When I'm confident,
no,
I'll crack it. Yeah,
that's good that you're confident. I'm just saying, like, what happens if you don't? Like, what's the benchmark that like you need to make? How much money? To for your parents to be like, okay, good job. Like,
it's not just parents, man. It's also me, bro.
No,
like,
I'm saying,
yeah, I would say at least 100K a year, man. Like
100K a year,
at least, bro. Like, you want to buy a house, you want to have a decent lifestyle. If you want to raise kids, which I want all 3 of those. You want to maintain a relationship, marriage, whatever. I think 100K is like a minimum, bro.
Yeah.
Plus your wife's income too in Australia.
Yeah,
like,
true.
You can't
have that much money though, man. Nowadays it's like 100K is fucking like pocket change.
Yeah.
But
like currently, bro, I'm running at a deficit right now in Sydney, bro. My rent, then this and that was like, fuck, man. Like, it's crazy.
I know.
So I think it's fair, man. Like, it's if you have a benchmark of what you want to achieve, like financially, that is also important with comedy. Of course, comedy, sky's the limit, bro. But financially, there needs to be at least some sort of ceiling or like some sort of comparison. Like, hey, I'm like, okay, I'm at 50K. Or like, all right, hey, fuck yeah, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. What's next? Okay, 10,000. You have to keep building it up that way. Start monetizing, things like that. Like, there is ways to do it, but that ticking time bomb sort of helps me, bro.
So have you ever thought of this whole time doing comedy? Have you ever actually had the thought that like you'd want to quit?
No, I ain't quitting, bro. No, you just have to change gears, right? So you have to adapt with the tide, right? If I keep doing sports right now, so see,
spots or sports?
Spots.
Oh, say sports.
Sports.
Say spots.
EA Sports.
Sports.
Because see, like $50, $100 a gig, that's not gonna make your career, man.
Absolutely
right?
not.
That's probably gonna, often it just pays for the fuel to get to the gig and back.
Literally, barely.
Yeah, barely. Or flights or accommodation. Like,
Yeah.
it's so expensive. So that is not gonna cut it for anyone. It needs to be more than that. Either you develop a following or merchandise or festival shows. Like, it has to be about you. So I have to go with the tide. Like this year I took the experiment, took the risk, did 3 different shows at the comedy festival. One bombed terribly. So I was like, I'm probably gonna put it on the side for a while. Second one did good, and then my solo show did really well. So then that just means that I understand what is the other angle that is working. So I also need to focus on that. So I have an expectation from the crowd. I'm like, I want the crowd to like me for this, but the crowd might have a different expectation. End of the day, they pay the money. So I also have to feed into their expectation. And if, yeah, man. So I think I'll figure something out. But yeah, 100K a year. And I know a lot of comics who do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
You just have to have a plan and, a little bit of manifestation, a little bit of plan, and just like consistent work, man. And you have to build your brand. You have to build brand, have different avenues, different platforms, right? You have to build a following that, especially nowadays too. It helps, but
save
right,
money.
man.
Save money. That's a
Oh,
big one that
fucking
comics
that,
don't look at.
That for sure. But also, yeah, like making dumb decisions on expenses, on things you don't need, or like, fucking day drinking, or like small things like that add up. Getting drinks or going out to party, like those are the things you have to sacrifice. If you want to make some money, some real money, you have to sacrifice. I think sacrifice is a big thing a lot of comedians don't think about for their future. And that's something I think, at least that's one of my strengths when I started, is just like I'm good with fucking nothing.
You haven't fucked anything in 18 months.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice whatever I can, so it's just but and it's tough, man. It's discouraging. It's sometimes there's been times where I've been like, fuck, man, like what am I doing? Like, is this even worth it? But deep down inside, if you don't have a purpose to look forward to, then like all this doesn't even matter. So as long as you think ahead and you're like, all right, man, you have a benchmark, that's what really matters.
You don't drink either, hey?
Nothing.
Bro, this is like my theory I've come up with as an accounting finance person and a comic. There's sometimes we go to open mics which have like a bar, and it's like a shit bar. It's cockroaches in the place.
Yeah,
and you're like,
everywhere.
How is this place surviving? And then you look at the comics. There's 20 comics who sign up on the night.
Yeah, they're rats.
And they're all like, hey, we got to support the bar. So then they
What money? Go home.
They're not getting paid. It's an open mic.
Yeah,
so
you're losing money.
Everyone ends
Support
up spending...
yourself, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And then everyone ends up spending $20, $30 on drinks. So that's 20 people who spend $30 on drinks. So the bar made $600, which pays their staff for 3 days. And then they're like, how is this bar running? This is such a shit place. How is this running? You are running it.
Why are you running? And they're the ones sleeping on the ground with 4 other roommates.
Yeah.
Dirty. Like a rat.
Crazy, bro.
Like, then you wonder why you're so bitter and never going to be successful. Because it's like stupid decisions like that. Like, I understand. Like, man, that was a huge thing for me coming up in comedy when I was first starting in Toronto. All the open mics and the random, like, amateur shows. Bro, like, you're not getting paid for shit. You're losing money, right?
Yeah.
On top of that, people would always say, yo, guys, make sure you buy a drink and, like, support the bar. I'm like, buddy, I got to support myself first. What do you mean support the bar? I don't have money to support the bar. I can't even, like, I'm like shaking coins that are like aren't even real to get on the streetcar.
Yeah.
Acting like I'm paying, but I can't pay. I need to get places for free and like cheat the system a little bit because I'm struggling here. So it's like never once there wasn't one time where I was like, fuck yeah, let me buy a drink at the bar to like support. But like I gotta fucking support myself. But that's the thing a lot of comedians don't think about. They're like in the moment. And they're like, yeah, like this is the part of the grind. I gotta struggle. I'm like, nah, man. Like,
how is this for a business idea? Bars close at night. As long as you are a comic and you bought 2 drinks, you can sleep there. They close in the morning anyways.
Yeah, I know.
You wake up, you clean the windows or whatever.
Dishes.
Fucking done, bro. Like, you have a place to stay.
A lot of comedians would do that. I know actually a couple of comics who have done that. Like, there's like they just sleep in random like little like kitchens.
Wow.
But like that's just their job.
Bro, I have respect. I respect for it, man.
It's a struggle, man. It's a grind. But that's the thing. It's like that's why it's good to have the right people around you along the way and fucking just have a plan. Like you have to expand at some point too. You can't just do stand up, man.
Yeah.
There's got to be other avenues, especially nowadays, or else you're gonna be drowning, and that's not good. Did your parents ever have any pushback even when you started doing comedy?
Bro, it's like this is such an Indian thing, right? Bro, this is the best thing I can say, bro. Like, thank you to my God, bro. Like, fucking, this was my dream.
What god is that?
Ganpati, elephant god.
Ganpati?
Ganpati.
Ganpati.
No, yo, don't say it that way, bro. It means
What?
bad. It means something stupid in my language.
Ganpati?
No. The way you said it. So gun,
Gun?
pati.
Pati.
But
That's what I
stretch
said.
it out.
Ganpati.
Yeah, there you go.
Ganpati.
Yeah.
That's the
So
name
right.
of your god.
Yeah, Ganpati.
And there's like
is-
what 80 gods in Hinduism?
more.
More gods.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
gods are there?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Bro, it's
Endless.
endless, bro. Infinite. Bro, we believe everything has life. So
Indians.
there you go. Yeah. So like
and
there's
you're-
water is God. Everything is God, bro.
You're Hindu.
Hindu, bro.
That's your religion.
Yes, sir.
You've always been Hindu.
Always been Hindu. But I'm super spiritual. So like I've been influenced by Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, everything, bro. Because
But
my mom is Muslim, bro. My dad is Hindu. And I went to a Christian school.
what?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Christian school was the cheapest way to get an education in English. And my parents wanted that for me. And hence this fluency in English.
Yeah,
you
you're
talk to
so
Aussie,
fluent.
they're like, I'm like, fuck you. You know, like, what is this? So that's because of the Christian school I went to. So all these religions have had, big influence on my life. So I'm quite spiritual, but that's my God, Ganpati. So point I was making is, bro, this has always been my dream, bro. I've always wanted to be a comedian since I was a kid. And my parents were like, no. And there would be talent shows. I'm like, Dad, I want to take part in this. See, I wrote this joke. It is so funny. And they're like, no, you become doctor.
yeah, of course.
And he always said, doctor can be comedian. Comedian cannot be doctor.
Oh my
I was like,
God,
all right,
of course.
motherfucker. All right, I'll study.
Yeah.
All right, I'll study.
Classic.
And then I did my studies and did my first master's, did my second master's, did 2 masters in Australia. And then I was like, Dad, I've done all the masters. I still hadn't got a job in my field yet. But I worked my ass off the first year and I cleared off my student debt, which was $80,000. So I cleared it all
shit.
the first year, 1.5 year to be precise.
Wow.
And then I told my dad, I was like, Dad, studies are done. Debt has been cleared. I'm actually even sending you guys money home. Can I please do what I want to do? And he's like, yeah, fine. And then till that point, I was going and watching open mics and that's it, bro. So like there was no really pushback, but there was like a few things to be ticked for them, and which is fine, man. Like having studied finance and stuff, it helps me with comedy. Like I understand what is claimable, what is not claimable, all these things. So like, of course, being educated doesn't cost you it costs you a lot, but it doesn't hurt you.
It
It doesn't hurt. Yeah.
If anything, it adds more perspective for your comedy.
100%,
It could
man.
add some more material or whatever. Like you have stuff to talk about at least. That's different than most comedians, I'd say. But what was like the first time that you like actually did something within comedy, like before you started that, like when your parents saw you or something?
Oh, my parents never saw me, man. I used to take part in the school drama because I wanted to become a comedian or an actor as a kid, right? And my parents were against both of those. And then Kapur is like a big last name in the Bollywood industry anyways.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so all Kapurs want to be actors,
Oh,
bro.
really?
Yeah, you got Kareena Kapoor, Karishma Kapoor, all the Kapurs, bro.
Oh, wow.
Kapoor. So I changed my last name to UR as well because I was like, okay, I'm so drawn away from that dream now. I want to do something else.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I wanted to become a actor, and then they used to see me do well in these dramas.
At school.
Yeah, in school.
In
Really
India?
well. Yeah, in India. But yeah, it never translated into anything more from there. So yeah, I think they were not against it, but they weren't too supportive.
Right.
But then I think this is beautiful, bro. One of the videos took off on YouTube. That got me 100K views. And it's a long form. It's like a 7 or 8 minute clip.
Nice.
And someone sent that to my dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And then I was like, dad was like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, beta, this is
my son was so
son.
proud. So
proud.
you know? So
Hey,
that was
this
a big
is
one.
my son. Look at the clip.
And bro, this is the funny thing. I don't know, maybe your dad and mom do it too. They are like, anytime you upload a clip, just send me the link. I will forward it to everyone in WhatsApp. You will become viral overnight.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't work that
That's
way.
exactly what my parents have always told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me the clip. I'll send it to my network. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, what network?
You know Rafiq, yeah, we went to the coffee shop, yeah. Send it to him. He put it in the coffee shop. Everyone will say.
Yeah, he's going to put the clip in a coffee shop. Just on repeat, just looping.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
I think
Hey, that's my son.
so proud.
So look.
Proud. What is your son doing? Oh, investment banker?
Yeah, nice.
My son
That's
making
my
people
son.
laugh.
TV.
TV. But it's your TV. Still TV.
Still TV.
Optimism. Yeah.
That's amazing. So have they seen you live at all?
They saw me live. So I took them to Bangkok last year. Yeah.
You took them to Bangkok?
Bangkok last
For
time.
what, like a vacation?
Yeah, just vacation for the 3 of us. Just
Oh, I
5
think you
days.
told me, but,
Yeah.
what, did something happen there? Or like...
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Oh, yeah. So dad doesn't... So there is... So in Bangkok, it's like a party place, party district. And we were in Khao San Road. And the gig I did was at Comedy Joint Khao San. Really good room. Frankie was doing a few shows with them recently. Very good place. So we did the gig walking by. That's the first time my parents saw me do comedy in English. It was really good. And then we walking back. And there's like party town, bro. People are dancing this and that. And people are like with ping pong show. And my mom is like, Sonu. Sonu is like my nickname. So Shashu
Sonu?
is... Sonu is like my nickname, you know? Like, do you have a nickname as well instead of Neema?
Not really.
No. So see, Shashwat is my full name.
Yeah, Shashwat.
And at home, it's always been Sonu. Shash
Sonu.
is what I became after coming here. Yeah, before
Piss,
that, it's
yeah.
always been Sonu. Sonu means gold.
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 Sonu. Oh,
Sonu,
nice.
okay? So they've always called Sonu. And my mom is like, we're walking late night. She's like, Sonu, ping pong? Itni raat ko kaun khelta hai? It's like, who is playing ping pong this late in the night? I was like, just keep walking, mom. Like, I don't want to have this conversation with you. And then there is like a few people
So
are dancing.
innocent.
Laughing gas. They're selling laughing gas.
What?
Yeah, what is the gas called? Nitrogen or something? Nitrogen gas or helium?
Helium.
And my mom, she's got a really successful career in India. She's all self-made. So she deals with activated carbon in India.
What?
Yeah, so it's like they sell it to companies who want to clean water before they chuck it out. So she knows a little bit about chemicals. And she's always telling me about chemicals and I'm least interested, but I wanna, she's my mom. So I'm like, yeah, mom, okay, yeah. Oh, thank you, mom. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm sure it will come handy to me someday.
Yeah.
You know, so magnesium, all these things. So someone is helium. They're saying helium gas. She's like, helium gas must be really cheap in Bangkok. When I go home, I'll actually get a tender from Bangkok. Maybe it's so cheap here, they're selling it on the streets. I was like, mom, no, this is like, it's okay. She's so innocent, bro. Yeah. And then we walking further and there is, what do you call them? Lady boys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, we're not supposed to call them lady boys. That's very offensive, actually. Shoshu.
What do you call them then?
They're transgender.
No. That's different, bro. This is like drags. Fuck, not lady
Drag
boys.
queens.
Drag queens.
Yeah, drag queens. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are standing far away. There's a drag queen on stage. They're
Yeah,
dancing, doing whatever.
Flare, yeah.
And you can't see standing. Like, I know because I've done Fringe and I have a lot of friends. Dad doesn't know. Like, I don't think this is a big concept in India.
No.
So dad is taking video and like dad is zooming. He's like,
oh,
very good dancer, very good.
Good
and
girl.
He's like, did I show you that video as well?
No.
Of him, like, he's like zooming in. I got him a new phone, so he's like zooming in and he's seeing that. And then I think at a point he realizes, he sees the jawline and he realizes what's happening. And then I think he's embarrassed, so he puts the phone down and he looks there and he looks here and my camera is like recording him. And he just, and he smiles like this. That was so funny, bro. So that was like the best thing, like best memory we had. But I took them to Bangkok last year. That's where they saw me do comedy the first time.
And what did they think?
They found it good, bro. And again, mom, so innocent. Bro, they don't know it's my mom, bro. They're doing crowd work with her. Mom is giving them comedy gold. I'm like, fucking hell. They came late.
Who did? Your
My parents, yeah.
They missed your set?
No. They came in time for my set.
Oh, okay.
But I went to the gig directly and they were meeting someone. So they brought one more person with them. They're like, my son does comedy. You have to see. So in all of Bangkok, we know one person. And my parents managed to get that person to come and see me do comedy as well. Okay.
Amazing.
So it's 3 Indian people. And it's a small, I think it's like 20 odd people. Asians, white people and Indian. 3 Indians right there in the center, just sitting over there. Yeah. And then someone said something and then I'm not going to take the name of the comic, fucking piece of shit. He knew it's my mom. He's the MC.
Oh, really? He knew?
He shouldn't have spoken with her. You the fucking MC. You saw me welcome my parents into the gig. You shouldn't have spoken with her. It's just decency.
Yeah.
Speaks with them, this and that. Oh, so you're Shash's mom. Yeah, cool, this, that. And like mom, bro, again, no filter. Mom is just having fun. She's laughing. They are laughing. And I'm at the back like, fuck, like, you're embarrassing me right now. Yeah. It's like, because some topic came about like, oh, you guys, something sexual, this and that. And I'm like, classic. Fuck, man. Like, you talking to my parents, bro.
I know. Yeah, it's so awkward.
Fucking hell.
You can't do that.
And we are so Indian. We never get 2 rooms. We get a deluxe room. So it's like,
what do you mean?
When we travel, like me, my mom and my dad. So like a room like this, let's say.
Oh, where it's just open concept.
No, so you got like 2, like a queen bed and then a single bed. So it's called a deluxe room where you have 3 beds, but one bed is attached and one is a standalone bed.
Yeah, like you're not in separate rooms.
No, same room.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
3 people, you know, like mom, dad have their own bed,
Classic
and then I have my
Indian
own bed.
fashion.
Classic Indian.
Yeah.
Why pay for extra? Okay. And then
we can all fit in one room.
sometimes we would even go there and like dad has done this. He's a hustler, bro. Dad is a hustler. That's where I get it from. He would go to the reception. We check in. We go to the room, and dad hasn't booked a deluxe room, just a standard 2-bed queen bed. Okay. And then dad will go there, and then he will just slide this guy like 50 rupees and say, can you send an extra mattress in the room? And he sends the extra mattress, and then I'll sleep on the mattress. Hustler, bro. So like we were sharing a deluxe, and bro, like what ended up happening is I always sleep in the single bed and my parents sleep together. Bro, dad was so happy to see me, bro. He slept, like me and my dad are sleeping in the same bed. I have this video. I have extended my arm. Dad is on my arm and he's like hugging me like I'm a little, like he's a little kid. And bro, like that was my best memory. So like
nice.
all of this happened in Bangkok. I'm so
Nice.
happy that I took them last year, man.
That's cute, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
You've
close to
traveled
your
with
parents.
family? Yeah. Bro, it's taken a long time, man. It's been fucking hard, bro.
What do you mean?
Like just being tight again together. Like me and my dad, we've had a lot of distance growing up. It's just ego. We both the same, bro.
What do you
Just-
mean ego?
Just men. Oh, he thinks he can do. He thinks he's right. Because sometimes this happens with your dads. You know, you can relate to this, where dad will say something is not gonna happen, but it happens, and then dad doesn't want to accept that it happened.
Of course.
So then I've spent the last 5 years, man, fucking staying in a different country, like navigating my parents to finally treat me as an adult, like drawing my boundaries, which is impossible in brown households, but like drawing boundaries. And my mom has been very helpful in doing that. So having done that, now we finally, it's like a team, like the 3 of us are together. So it helps, man. So now it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some boundaries that you had growing up in your brown house?
Fuck, bro. Oh shit. Where do I start?
Yeah. Yeah. Start somewhere.
It's
There's
like
probably a lot.
you have to check with him on everything. When it comes to money, you have to take dad's advice. What are you doing? Oh, dad, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm moving in with my girlfriend. Wait, what? Why?
Why?
How does it make sense financially? And my dad he's also in investments, right?
Okay.
He was in investments. He's in insurance now. And he has always said that my son is my biggest investment. It's like, motherfucker, I'm
Shit.
not even a human.
So much
I'm a
pressure,
financial
dude.
asset to this guy, bro, right? So like that was one thing. Like financially, you always have to explain like what's happening, where are we going, this and that. Why you did this. If I don't do something, then he's just got this thing like dads do. All right, I guess you know what's best. Don't even ask me.
Oh my God.
Who's the
ego.
father? Who's the son?
Yeah.
And he used to repeat this.
Wow.
He's like, who's the dad? Who's the son? He's like, okay, you're the dad. I'm the son. No. Who's the father? Who's the son? And he keeps raising. I'm like, okay, you are the. He's like, okay, then I'm the father. Then I know what's best for my family. Okay. I was like, fuck, all right. And now we've changed that to if he ever does. I'm like, no. Who are the adults here? And he's like, yeah, both of us. And he shies off. I'm like, yeah. Fuck yeah, dad.
Yeah.
So like we've come a long way in that, where now they respect me as an adult. They respect the decisions I take. They trust me to fix things. So like that's very rare, bro. But like that's something I cherish the most now, bro. Touch wood, is my relationship with my parents, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
nothing beats that, bro. Especially you're an only child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
man, it was without them, like there's nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like life's too short to fucking.
On the funny side though, you know, a lot of people in Australia, maybe Australians can relate to this. They say that when their parents pass out, they get a big payout. You know, like dad had a house and then the house gets sold. They get payout.
Yeah.
So it's called a payout, right? I got a payout, got inheritance. Bro, for me, it's going to be payback because like it's just the 3 of us and I'm sending money home and then they're sending money here. So when whatever is left, bro, I'm just going to be like, fuck, all right, I guess I just got this money back without any interest, you know, like. So yeah, man, like what about you, bro? How's things with you and your, like, what's your family dynamic? Do you guys travel a bit? Because I know your mom, bro, everyone loves your mom. She's so amazing, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. We haven't unfortunately been able to travel a lot together. A couple times I went to Cuba with my dad.
Yeah.
That was nice, you know.
Yeah.
Last time was like 5-6 years ago. It's been a long time, but Yeah, man. Like those are always great times because it's like you finally get to see your dad in a different light.
Yeah.
It's like they hit a switch when they're in a different environment for some reason. It's like vacation.
And when
mode.
mom is not there.
And my mom, yeah, exactly, yeah. But also like, yeah, it's just a different vibe. For it's cool. It's weird, but it's cool because you're like, oh, finally, like I feel more relaxed around my dad, as opposed to like when you're back at home, it's always like I'm dad mode, like survival mode. Like everything's about money, everything's about scarcity, and like like fuck, we gotta save. Like we're this payment, like save money, don't make dumb mistakes on finance. It's a lot of pressure. But then, yeah, man, the times where you're on vacation with them, it's like all that pressure's kind of like eased off, and like it's almost like just forget it, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like he's drinking rum, fucking smoking cigars, like whatever, like fuck it, like just
finally being a Persian,
finally being a like relaxed person, just enjoying life. But yeah, man, I'd like to definitely do that a little bit more, man, when I go back home. From Australia, because like I do miss it. Like sometimes it would be nice before, especially before they're gone. It's like you want to like cherish those moments with them a few more times, right? But
see, that's what I think. Like currently, we're same sort of like I know you're 29, I'm 27, but it's like the same age bracket, let's say, right? So currently we are at that age where our parents are still mobile. They can walk around, they can do things, they can remember. Worst case, they miss a train. They are like, okay, we want to finish this coffee. We're going to take the next train. You can trust them to take the next train and still get there.
Right.
But I think if we add like even 6-7 years to it, man, that dynamic changes.
Yeah, I know.
So man,
it's kind of sad to think about sometimes because it's like, it's inevitable and like they're going to get old and there'll be a point where like they can't do things on their own. And you're like that. Then you'll like think about all the times that maybe you neglected that or like, you wished you were there more, but then like, it's just, it is what it is. That's why it's good to appreciate that stuff now while they're still around, it's like without family, like, there's I think there's a lost sense of togetherness and family and, just purpose. But that's why I'm lucky and like, we're lucky to be like coming from immigrant backgrounds. I feel like we're much closer to our parents in that way. As much as like, it was kind of toxic growing up,
Oh, so toxic.
It's just like, but yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's the foundation of who you are today, right?
Bro.
But I don't know. But I feel like once they get older though, they become much more civil and it's like easier to like.
Did you say much more civil?
Yeah. Much. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, they do. They finally become humans.
Yeah, they're like you finally get to open up a little bit. They open up a little bit more each time as they get older, which is nice,
I think the pressure is huge for them as well. Like they're first-time parents, and
this is their first time. Yeah,
they're like fuck. Because this is the thing with parents, man. If we do if there is an achievement, it's like, oh, Neema did this, Shash did this, Omid did this, right? But then if we fuck up, they're like, oh, of course we would have done something wrong that translated into this, right? So that's just parents, man. But I think after an age, once they trust us to live with ourselves, then they're like, yeah.
Well, also they're like at some point they just can't care anymore.
Yeah.
They're so much older that like, bro, like fucking, I'm 60. Like, I can't I can't care as much as I did before. 20 years ago. But it's like I wish they would see that earlier, because realistically, man, even people like your whole life, they don't really care as much as you think they do. Yeah. Even within your own family or like friends, like they don't. Who cares? It's easier said than done. But in my opinion now, like who I am now, like if I were my parents 30 years ago, like what I know now, like I wouldn't give a shit as much about like the image and like, what the other cousins think. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. But that's just the era that they grew up in from their family and their traditions. But us being westernized, I think that is an advantage in mindset. In terms of actually enjoying life, because I feel like a lot of our parents, immigrant parents in general, they don't really enjoy life as much. Yeah. Because of all the pressures from like above or like from like their parents and just like the way that they were raised, But
no, man, totally, bro.
That's why I feel like it's so valuable being on this side of the world, and having that background still. You get the best of both worlds in a way, I think. And it's also like our generation. It's up to us to kind of to mold like the negative habits and the negative thoughts and everything, just to change the direction.
This is the first generation where the change starts happening.
Yeah.
But then the truth is, you plan to have kids?
Yeah, for sure. Like
we will have kids, and then we will be in our parents' position, but in a different way. right? Like our
Right.
parents would have to scold us that fucking come home, you're playing for too long, right? Like at least in my case, I don't know for you.
Yeah, same,
Right?
yeah.
Like, oh, it's like 7 p.m. was like the curfew
Oh,
hour
yeah,
for
yeah.
me. If you're not
Right.
home at 7, bro,
Yeah, you're
fuck, you're not getting warm rotis. You're gonna get cold rotis. Like mom,
cold roti.
yeah, it's like gangster, bro.
I'm
Mom
gonna
is gangster.
slap you with the cold roti.
yeah.
You're gonna get cold roti, but to your face.
Mom is gangster, bro.
Yeah.
My mom is gangster. But it's like that was the problem, right? Like, oh, you playing for too long. It was never about you're on the iPad all the time. It wasn't on you're on the
Yeah,
phone.
no.
Who are you talking to all the time?
Right.
We're gonna have kids, bro. You're gonna be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
why are you talking to him all the time? Why
Yeah.
are you gay?
What are you gay? Yeah. You're
Like-
gonna do that constantly
and
if
then
you have kids, eh?
these memes, like this is the generation where we can like laugh about it. We talk to each other, but then their generation very different again.
Very
bro.
serious.
Correct. So I also think it's becoming less and less humane at a point.
What?
Like life, humans are becoming less humane at a point.
Really?
Bro, you look, I'm on the trams, bro. I try not, I'll select my song or whatever podcast, and then I just want to look, I want to look out of the window. I'm like, fuck, man, like, appreciate the beauty. This is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Most people, bro, they're on their phones. Like, people younger than me, you know, like,
Oh yeah, they're done.
2000 onwards, they're on their phone, bro.
It's a wrap.
So I'm saying that it's already there. So in the future, like, you wake up, the first thing you might be doing is wearing your VR headset and then clocking into work. You get it?
It's fucked.
It's fucked, bro. We don't know where it's headed. But
No, I know, but yeah.
so the point being that we will have to keep up
Hold
with
up.
that, which we are not used to, right? Like our parents had to keep up with us having more liberty. We will have to keep up with the fact that our kids will be in a different fucking environment
They're gonna be in
altogether.
a bubble.
They're like, oh, have you seen this beach? They're like, yeah, I saw the beach. Like, look, you should also see this beach.
Right.
So
But they're not
different,
actually
bro.
experience life, yeah.
Correct. So it's
Man.
getting so synthetic, brother.
I think we're actually in the perfect generation.
Yes,
We're
sir.
getting best of both worlds.
People
You grew up
say-
without technology, but then you also have a little bit of technology when it's not too crazy yet.
Yeah. It keeps you poor. Like that helps, you know? It's
Keeps
like
you poor.
like technology, access to technology
Yeah.
dictates how well off or worse off you're doing
Yeah,
in
yeah.
life, right? Everyone in the building has a TV, you don't. Shashu, you have to be so successful in life. We have 42-inch TV on this wall. Like, okay, brother. So it's like you're chasing different things,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
So, like, a lot of people talk about, like, leaving the matrix. But the way I look at it is, like, fucking, we are actually going
We're in
for the matrix.
Yeah.
We are going
This is the
for
matrix.
it. Yeah.
We are the matrix.
There you go, man.
What are some of the stuff that like makes you laugh right now?
Oh, brother, memes.
You're
Memes
a
and
meme
reels.
king, eh?
Reels, brother. Oh, because it's so, like, we've gone from, like, instead of me checking on you, like, hey, Neema, how are you doing? How's life, bro? I'll just be like, uh-oh. And then if you reply the same way, I'm like, yeah, fucking Neema is doing good, bro. You know?
That's
like-
so true.
That's so
You
true,
don't even
right?
need to like ask exactly. You just kind of like you just get it
Yeah.
with like certain inside jokes.
Like Churro, like Frankie, I don't talk to him the whole year, bro. Right? But then sometime it'll be like a very relevant reel. I'll send it to him and he'll reply by, ha ha ha. I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, like we both doing good.
Right.
Like we thought of each other, that is
Right.
good.
Right.
So I think that brings me joy, bro.
What's your favorite kind of comedy?
Oh. Fuck, bro. Silly, man. Silly.
Like because you obviously like when I do like
I
accents
love
and
your
shit and,
stuff,
like,
bro.
stuff, like,
You know?
accent stuff, like cultural stuff.
Because like even my comedy, like I think like it's well thought, you know, all those things, but I also love the silliness of it, like something which is so basic. Because sometimes it becomes a rat race of like who's the smartest, who's got the smartest joke,
I know.
and you're like, yeah, you got the smartest joke, but
Okay,
like
fuck.
let's also talk about the bus conductor,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
who has to tell you to tap every times, and then someone just comes and does this to him. It's like, what, I tapped on you.
Yeah,
Something so
Silly,
stupid.
yeah.
Silly. So I like things like that.
Yeah.
Like my favorite one recently has been, do you know where the Matter Daddy is?
The what?
The what? Do you know where the Matter Daddy is?
Matter Daddy? What the fuck is that?
You know where the Matter Daddy is?
What is that?
So say the whole thing.
Oh, do you know where the Matter Daddy is?
So you're like, what's the Matter Daddy?
Oh.
And then it's like, I don't know, honey, you tell me.
Oh,
And they
it's
do
so
this and they run
stupid.
away. And it's so stupid. But
Oh,
I'm
it's like a prank. Like
it's
they've
a
seen
prank.
on a
like
video.
they go into like a busy store. It's like, excuse me, you know where the Matter Daddy is? It's like,
What's the Matter Daddy?
And they're like, what's the Matter Daddy?
That's funny.
I don't know, sugar, you tell me.
That's
and they
so
run away.
Stupid.
And I love it, bro.
That's
It's so silly.
dumb. So
Because
silly.
to me, it's like, that's human, bro. Humans
Yeah.
are about pranking each other. Like making these jokes. Like this person, when they realize they're going to laugh it off. I used to work at McDonald's in the drive-thru. And then what's the shake? So someone came in the drive-thru. It's late at night. We're super busy, and then he's like, "What's the shake? Shake, shake, shake." It's like they come to the window. It's like shake, shake, shake. It's like shake what? And he said shake your booty, and they just drove off.
Right. Yeah.
And I was so embarrassed. Right, it took me like 3 minutes to recollect. But I was like, "Fuck, that made my day."
Yeah.
I was like, "That is so funny." So
Right.
like things like that, like anything that is adds to humanity, like it allows me to feel like I'm human again, bro. I love it. Like a kid running and falling, tripping over,
It's the best.
people walking around with dogs, or two people just walking to a coffee shop and just like, hey, just like, hey, just like things I like. Men do this to each other. It's like you're on the train, you see, like I'll see a black guy, I'm like,
yeah.
and then he's like, because everyone else is white around us.
Right.
I'm like, fuck yeah, like so that brings me happiness, joy, everything, and also funny, bro.
So you like the basic simple things.
Simple things, brother.
Yeah.
Simple things.
That's how it should be, man. I mean, especially in a world where there's so much to see or get caught up on with online stuff. It's like, man, you need something to be normal again.
Yeah, man. It's
the simple shit.
And I think dogs are for me. Dogs and cats beat it, like
bro.
so easy.
I see it. I'll be like pissed or sad. I'll see a video of a dog. And I'm like,
Yeah. I think dogs are like the white people of the animal kingdom. So much privilege.
So much privilege, yeah. They get pretty privilege all day. Yeah, no, that's good. Do you think it's tough? I was gonna ask, do you think it's tough dating as an Indian person in Australia?
Not really, man.
No?
It's just that being very honest, you need to have badges on your sleeve, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Achievements. You need to have achievements. See, if I wasn't doing comedy, right? If I had finance, now, this is sort of like a flex now. I don't want to, but like I graduated with, I had 12 units. I have 11 HDs, like high distinctions.
What the fuck is that?
Like, so anyone who scores 84 plus out of 100 on your final throughout the unit gets a high distinction. Like you get a letter from your dean that how amazing your performance is. So like that's a flex. Now in the Indian community, you need that. Like that's some ranks on your sleeve. When I graduated, even though I was working in retail, that adds ranks to my sleeve. So when I'm talking to girls, they're like, fuck yeah, this guy, like he's educated, I trust him to do well in life, correct? So you also need to back those stars on your sleeves. Like if I say that, hey, I'm a 4-star comedian, I'm selling out festivals. They're like, yeah, but what car do you drive? So that's the thing with Indians, because we've always been told that you have to take care of yourselves and your family, right? So like a girl is not going to take a gamble on me unless she is certain that I can provide her a life that is better than what her dad provided her, because that's how we've been raised. Like I was always told that by my mom that, Sonu, I was only given this and this. Your wife, you have to make sure you give her at least above this, because you have to treat her like a queen, because her dad would have also treated her like a queen. And then my dad is like, okay, you have to be able to provide for your family, for her family, like these things like that. So that always stays ingrained in us. And I think that is what makes dating a little bit hard. But if you can tick those boxes where you can show that, yeah, I'm doing well in finance, I'm CEO of a small business, this and that, then they're like, fuck yeah. Hey. So what city are you from? But if you're like, you got to have something to show. And so that's what makes dating Indians, like Indian guy to a girl, Indian girl to a guy. Those are some things that makes a difference.
What do you mean by that?
Makes it harder.
For an Indian guy?
Yeah.
To a white girl?
To an Indian. We're just talking Indian to Indian.
Oh, just an Indian. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying, what about Indian to white?
We know Adi. You all know Adi. Bro, Adi to Gautam.
What about him?
Bro, he's a fucking playboy. It doesn't look like it. So he's given me tips. But I've actually had some casuals in and outs with like white girls, bro. I don't think they have those reservations, because white people are so much about living life. Living life to the fullest, Liberation, appreciate life, queen, yes, queen, like all those things. So
diversity.
Yeah, like bro, like I was seeing a girl for a while. She's fucking loaded, bro. Like
rich?
Yeah, and she had a good career, and I was curious. Girl. Yeah, I was like, why are you with me?
Why are you gay?
Yeah, it's like, what? Have you lost a bet? Like, what's happening? Like, why? But then to her, it's like I bring her joy. I make her happy. I make her laugh. I make her smile. She's like, I come home stressed. I don't want one more person to ask me about performance, about fire plan, about what is my vision. I just want someone to be silly, goofy, treat me well. Fuck yeah. So I think with white people, it's very different. And fuck, who are we talking, bro? I was talking to someone yesterday. Last night after the gig, I went to see my Indian friends. We catch up every now and then. All the same age, 27, 28. So it's so good. Similar thoughts, similar views, opinions. And they were saying, bro, that people seek what they don't have in relationships. So often, a lot of times, not all of times, a lot of times in Indian households, it becomes what they did not have was financial security. So that's what they seek.
Oh, because it's something that they've neglected their whole life.
They're from a broken home. So maybe they see how well I am with my parents. Or they were raised in a family of 14, which I was for a while.
14?
14 people in the house. 2-bedroom house. We were 14 people.
You have no siblings?
No, joint family.
Oh.
Right? Like in white cultures, joint families. Smokes together, we live together. Very different.
Wow.
Right? And for me, if I come from that, I want security. I want a house. I want this and that. So I feel like, I've done something better. So we all seek what we don't have. So I think for white people, like white girls, like it could even go for white boys. A lot of them have not had to worry about that. They at least had a house. They had their own room growing up. They had their privacy. They had their own space. Oh, Toby, you've been a bad boy. Go in your room. Time out. Like, motherfucker, you got your own room for time out? This is a vacation for me. You know? So it's like, so they're not worried about material things as much. Like some of them might be, you hear terms like sugar daddy, sugar mommy. I want a man who can pamper me like a queen. Yeah, fair. But a lot of times, often, they have that box ticked out. What they are missing is fulfillment or joy.
Or a little bit of spice.
A little bit of
brown spicy man.
Yeah. So I think that's where it's different in dating like a white person compared to like an Indian person.
Have you ever had any issues trying to like date white girls?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Bro, like fucking, I'm not gonna lie, man. Indian men can be creep, right? Like some of them, and they ruin it for all of us, bro. Fuck, man. I still remember, like, I love, like, now how he's also laughing. Like, that's so true, man. The accuracy is crazy, man.
Oh my God, baby, can I see your bobs?
Yeah. Bro, see, let me address this about the bobs and vagine, okay? Now, let me address something.
This is a PSA about bobs and vagine from the Indian man himself.
From the Indian man himself.
Here, let's go.
So see, what happens back home compared to a lot of other countries is, and I say a lot of developing countries, a lot of them, we have access to technology. We are like a really strong up and coming economy. So everyone has access to technology. Bro, I left India in 2017. I go back now, it's changed. Everyone has a smartphone. Everyone has access to internet. So the point being, we are growing so fast over there that people have access to technology and stuff. So what happens is, they don't know what to do, but they know how to use. So everyone has a Facebook account. Everyone is on Instagram. But their English is not the best. They are not educated, but they are technology literate. Make sense? So then to them, they've been told like, and if you look at movies, right? If you look at movies, you will have the shy character. You will have the lady boss who's like alpha and, she's never seen in less clothes or anything, nothing like that. So you just see her as a character. But then you have the receptionist like, hey, like she's being sexy, this and that. Of course, porn has also spoiled it for a lot of us across all races equally. So then suddenly for certain demographics, it becomes that, if skin is showing or if your tits are out, like, you must be horny. Like, yeah, you must be sexy. It's all about sex now. So they're like, hey, babe, and they think that that's the confidence. They're sitting in a village where they do not have air conditioning, proper toilets, but they have a phone and an internet. And they have the confidence that if they ask you to show tits, then you will. That's confidence, brother. They're like, my country is doing so well. So I think that's where that illiteracy creeps in. So what ends up happening is, if they're not literate, they just don't know what to do, which is stupidity. But that's what the truth is, man. So then they end up being super fucking creeps, where like you'll see this in Canada as well, like the turbonators, right? So you have two types of the Pajis, the Sikhs. So some of them come from Delhi and the big cities who are literate, well-to-do, coming from rich families, right? Because they can afford it. Yeah. But then you also have some people who come from the Pind. Pind is like the village. Pind, P-I-N-D. Pind the Munda, they say. So you see like the boys who drive the car in the Brampton and like the big cars with the loud music. Yeah. Often they are the boys who escaped Pind. Okay. But Pind did not escape them, bro. Oh, you get it? Yeah, so they took it with them. Yeah. Correct. They took it with them. Yeah. So then what happens is, these are people who are raised in fucking rich families because they're farmers. They're selling. They have so much money. But dad is like, I just have the white kurta pajama. Just goes to the farm, manages people, ticks boxes, has like kilos and kilos of gold. So for them, money is just like I have so much land, I'm rich. I have 300 cows, I'm rich. But then their son is like, nah, man, fuck this. I can do better. I have technology. I've seen on internet, boys are going to Brampton, this and that. I want to do that too. So then they go to Brampton, bro.
Yeah.
And then they have money. So they can buy a car, they can buy a house, but they've not been they are not literate in the sense, education-wise, they're literate, but they're not literate to the culture.
Yeah.
They're not literate to the people.
Societally. Yeah.
Societally, they're not literate.
Yeah.
So they don't know what to do. So sometimes you'll see them in the club, like they're just in the corner dancing, and then they're all looking, hey.
Yeah.
Someone is dancing together, like,
Ooh.
you know, like they're getting shy because they just never seen this before. So that yeah.
Staring. Licking lips.
So
Oh my
so
God,
again,
baby.
it's not.
I want to grab your hips. I want to dance on your back.
You've done this before from the looks of it. So I think that's what happens sometimes, man. So like that whole stigma often stays, where if I'm going to approach someone, I'm not coming from a dark place, bad place. Like fucking, I've been living here for a while now. I know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
I've been westernized. I went to a proper school. English is sort of my first language. So I am not that person. But because that has been fucking spoken about so much, so then dating, like talking to a white girl becomes a bit hard. Where what if she sees me as a creep? Or what if someone approached her 11 years ago and said, hey, baby girl. Or like she just said, how's it going? He just said, and she's got that trauma. And I go up to the bar, it's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, alert.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's where it becomes difficult. Like I heard about this, like there was an Indian comedian, okay, in Australia. He got cancelled, bro. This is what he did, right?
Course.
Of course he did. This is what he did. So he was standing behind a girl. He leans in and he sniffs her hair.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Correct? And then, it's fucking wrong thing. Stupid. All right? Fucking, you should never do that. That's uncomfortable. You should even, irrespective of the gender and who the person is, you should just never do that. It's just creepy.
Yeah, and it's just weird.
In every way, right? And then he said that the hair smells so good. He sniffed and he asked, what shampoo do you use?
Yeah.
Okay? Instead, you could have just said, hey, you smell really good. Is that your shampoo? Is that your shampoo? Yeah, what shampoo do you use?
Yeah,
I'm just curious. But he just went, right? Fucking
That's
creepy.
Nice shampoo.
Yeah, fucking creepy, right? And then the whole episode happened and this guy's off the scene.
Wow, that's crazy.
And all I'm saying is, brother,
just be
like, hey, my name is
change it up
Shash.
a little bit.
Hey, my name is Shash. Yeah, you got fucking beautiful facial hair, bro. You using some sort of conditioning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to make out?
That's a fantasy, of course. But so like that's it, man. So like that's where it becomes hard for me as a brown guy. Where if I'm like talking to people, I'm like, fuck, man. What if they see me as that person, which I'm not? And bro, like I can't tell you, like I was seeing this, not seeing, like it was like a casual thing happening with a girl. She's from Denmark, and fuck, don't put this up. Just pause the pause the Denmark bit. Bro, she said that she felt so comfortable around me because I let her be herself. Like I let her have her identity. I did not hold any judgments towards her, and I made her feel safe. Right?
That's what they care about the most, I think.
Yeah, bro. And like that was so touching to me. And that also came from, she has a lot of Indian friends. Like I'm not the only one. But she's like, I've never felt uncomfortable around my Indian friends or like guy friends. Like she's like, I understand where people come from, but I've never have. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know who brought that into your head, but I appreciate that because I like what's happening. Yeah. So
now can I see your Bob's imagine?
Nah.
That's good. I mean, yeah.
That's just creepy, bro, in any way.
I know. You have to break the mold. You have to, at some point, some Indian guy has to break the mold and be like, no, I don't want to see your Bob's imaging. I want to see what your heart is like. I want to feel your heart.
I want to see how round your rotis are.
Yeah. I want to see if you have growth mindset, not fixed mindset.
I want to see you have good eyebrows.
Yeah. This is something I care about.
Yeah. So true, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense though, like how you're raised back home too. Like you're saying, like, you know, with like fucking, you have to shit in a hole, and then but you have internet. Like, who fucking cares?
Bro, such a big disparity, man.
It's a huge disparity.
Such crazy, bro. And
I know.
that's around the country, and that is why now, if you go back, people speak English, everything. So like that is going through the roof now. Like people are getting literate. They know what's happening in the Western culture. Fucking, they see what Kanye West is wearing, they make it cheaper, and then they send it to America, bro, for sales. Obviously. So they have that much awareness now. So it's, of course, that shift is coming, and that is why in the past few years I've never heard of these things becoming an issue again. But every now and then something stupid happens. I'm like, fucking hell, bro. Another Indian comic, bro. This happened in Perth. Okay,
Oh my
Perth.
God, bro.
No, this is not dirty or like this is
Yeah.
what this guy did. He walked up to me before a gig. I've never met him before. Shook hands and was like, "Hey man, it's the first time I'm seeing a brown guy in a green room, bro." Of course, Manas started doing comedy. He's also an Indian comic in Perth. Then he left, and then there is Xavier as well, who's got Indian roots. But like outside of those two, this was the first time seeing that. I was so happy. I'm like, no one does a gong show, bro. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. So good to see you, bro. Where you from? I'm like, you. Let me guess. Are you brown? Like Indian, Sri Lankan, anywhere? He's like, bro, I'm Aussie. Like coconuts, right? I was like, all right, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. And then shook hands with him. He said, man, but I'll say this. I saw you doing comedy, and that motivated me to try comedy. I was like, fuck yeah, man. I was so happy.
He said that to you?
Yeah, he said that to me. He's like,
Okay.
as a brown person, I was in the crowd. I was like, you can do it. I can do it too. I was
okay.
like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a camaraderie. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling proud. I'm like, irrespective of the gong show goes. Now, of course, I want to
Yeah.
win. It's $350.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm like, irrespective of that, how that goes, my night just became fucking amazing, right?
Yeah,
like
of
someone said
course.
that
That's
to me.
what matters, yeah.
Guy gets on stage, like trying to be super black. Okay, I'm just wearing a chain. He's trying to be super black. Like gets on stage, yo, what's up? Yeah, so my dad's Sri Lankan. I'm like, motherfucker, I asked you if you're Sri Lankan. You said no. And then he's wearing a low waist pant, bro, like low waist. Turns around, his ass crack, like fucking like.
No.
Yeah, like 4, 5, 6 inches, whatever. His whole ass crack is visible.
What?
Brown Indian ass, hairy ass. I'm like,
Brown munde.
did I motivate you to do this, bro? Where is my career taking me, bro?
Fuck?
So bro,
What's wrong with these people?
super stupid, man. So like, it takes so hard to make this identity on stage, and then it is so feeble, bro. Someone will come and do something
fucking-
like that, and now every person in the comedy lounge, this guy went on before me,
Oh.
and I went after him, and now in everyone's head,
Yeah, I know.
their imagination of the moment someone says they're brown is like that guy who's
That
gonna
guy,
show
I
the ass
know.
crack. It's like, fuck,
This is
man.
ruining it, man.
Fuck, bro.
It's
Yeah.
so unprofessional.
Yeah, bro, I was so disappointed, man.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed. I ripped into him though because
Good.
I had to save my set.
Yeah, you
I was
have
like,
to.
guys, don't hold any stereotypes with me. I'm proper. I'm pure race. That was a coconut.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they
yeah,
laughed,
that's
and then
good,
I
that's
went
good.
into my bits. I was like, fuck,
See,
man,
that's
that was a
good.
close call.
Mm.
But yeah.
That's because you're smart and you're not a fucking reject.
Oh, bro, it
Fucking
was.
showing your
But
ass
it's
crack.
so.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Amateur hours.
Took full moon to a new level.
Yeah, man, that's interesting, bro. Very, very dirty.
Don't touch her, please, bro. I'm scared. This is my not even scared. Like these are some moments I've shared with my friends, right? Like I have something with Ash, with Joe, with you, with Frankie. I've told Frankie, I said, bro, you can change your life around. You can have an amazing wife, 4 kids. I said, but still, whenever I meet you, I'm gonna go for a diving like churro papi 108
yeah.
because that's
Right.
that's what I have
You
with
have a
him.
specific- yeah.
So for you, bro, I'm just thinking the first time I meet mom, I'm just gonna like hold mom's hands like very. And she'd be like, what?
She would love that. She would
Yeah.
laugh. Yeah, she'd
She's
be
like,
funny.
Shashu?
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 Your name is Shash? Oh my
You just
god.
shashued your whole impression in front of me.
You just shush everywhere.
Uh,
All right, man. Well, that's good, man. It's a good
Yeah.
chat.
what are you looking forward to? Like, we'll wrap it up as well,
Yeah,
of course. What are you looking forward to once you get home, bro? Like, you've been away from home
Man,
for
I've
a
been
while.
away
man.
for almost 6 months.
Yeah.
No, it has been 6 months. Pretty much, yeah, almost 6 months. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to see my family, obviously, my friends and everything like that. Just being home,
Yeah.
it's just been so different. Like the culture is very different still
Yeah.
over here. Like especially with doing comedy and doing business, it's like it's way easier back home.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes a little homesick. But
Of course, man.
Obviously, I got a lot of what I wanted out of Australia, which has been great. You know, all the stage time, all the fringe shows.
Yeah.
And then September to Sydney, we're gonna be doing fringe shows together too, a bunch. So, I'm just it's been exciting exploring and like at some point you gotta like change the environment a little bit.
Yeah.
You gain a little bit different perspective, which has been good. Seeing how different people laugh at certain jokes. Just different demographics, right? I think it's really important for comedy, especially, to gain that perspective, because it's like over here it's been the toughest trying to get laughs.
Yeah.
But it's like
really?
Yeah, but it's good in a way because it grows a thick skin and it also teaches you to be like, I will do whatever the fuck it takes to get some laughs out of these people. So I'll take that energy back home.
Your tits out.
Yeah, literally it'll be like stealing candy from a baby back home
Yeah.
because people actually are way more open to laugh back home and even in the States too.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you come with that energy of like, sucking the laughs as much as possible, trying to get it out of people, you'll fucking crush.
Yeah.
So that's been a big takeaway for me being here. But yeah, overall, obviously I miss being at home. Like this is the longest I've been away from my family and just home in general. So yeah, I mean, but it's good, man. Like who else gets to say that they've lived in Australia for a year in their life?
Yeah.
Not many people get to do that.
So is home gonna be like your permanent location? Like that's gonna be your headquarters?
I'll be
Let's call
US,
it?
man.
US
is
fuck
the play.
yeah, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, man, Canada like is great, but there's not much else for me to. Like, you hit a ceiling there too with comedy.
Of course.
But US is like the ultimate fucking place where you can just make dreams come true.
Yeah,
so
man.
that's the play, man. Like eventually, everyone's got to go to the US at some point. So that's it, man.
For me, bro, that is Sydney, man. For me, like, bro, I'm here, man. Bro, every day I go to a job, like it's retail, a lot of people hate it. I fucking love it, bro, because I'm like, I chose this. I'm deciding, bro, this is amazing. Like, what do you feel for US?
Yeah.
Because currently my benchmark of how good it gets is Sydney, man.
Yeah.
Like you got gigs happening, you got the pros, people on TV, you're gigging with them, people with big followings, people are just fucking funny, people doing cruise ship gigs. Everything is just happening here. It's like the financial capital of Australia, man. So for me, I have broadened my horizon to Sydney. So for me, what you feel for the States right now is Sydney, bro. That's good, man. It's crazy, bro.
You found what you want to do, and you can double down on it, and that's it, man. You just have to fucking commit to it for however long, and then who knows? Maybe you'll fucking end up in the States or wherever, right?
Would love to, man. Why not, bro?
It's like you're still young too, and it's good to keep your mind open as well. So. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of life nowadays is that, like, especially if you're, like, single or, like, you don't have much commitments other than your job and whatever, you can just get up and go just like you have throughout this whole country.
Yeah.
You literally drove from city to city.
Yeah, man.
This whole year, right?
Yeah.
From fucking Perth to Sydney to Melbourne, right? So,
yeah.
I think that's the beauty of where we're at, too. So, yeah, just gotta follow your heart a little bit.
In a way, like, like being single, like, I don't say it's sad, but of course it's got its pros and cons. It can be a lonely journey, bro, but like it gives you the liberty to take risks, man.
That's for sure.
Like,
yeah.
If you had a partner, like I have had a relationship when I was still doing comedy, man, and it affected my relationship badly, bro, because I'm always putting comedy first. Yeah. I'm like, no. You are my first love. You are everything, but comedy is above that. Right. Yeah. So it tests you and it tests the relationship. But being single, at least, fucking, bro, you can throw yourself in the deep end, swim to the top.
No one can say shit.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, man. I mean, you have to just fucking go with what's right in your heart and follow your gut, ultimately. You have to follow your gut. All right, Shashu?
Yes, Shashu.
All right. Plug your socials right here. Tell the people where to find you.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say my name again because that's been made fun of quite a lot.
Shashu!
You can look me up on Instagram, YouTube. It's called Brown Spicy Man. And I have my own website. It's called shashkapur.com.
It should be called Shashu.
No.
Get all the Persians on your side.
I promise, if I get 1,000 Persian followers, I'll change it to Shashu.
But yeah, I want 1,000 Persian followers, let alone you. Anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you later. Peace.